Welcome back, everybody. It's been a while since my last video, but I figured you guys deserve an update as to what's going on with the pit bike. So in a nutshell, I broke the transmission. What happened is the bearing on the sprocket side, the rear bearing, gave out in the hub, and it caused the chain to bind up, locked the transmission, and broke second gear. So I ended up having to replace it. Here's the old transmission. As you can see, the gear right there, I took out a number of them. So I ended up buying a new transmission. It was 49 bucks. I'll leave a link in the description to that. It's a YX100/125 transmission. So pretty straightforward to replace. It's just like all the other pit bike videos online. If you ever run into that where you need to replace your transmission, you can look up one of those videos and that'll work on this motor. While in the motor, I took some specs, and sadly this does not have a 56 millimeter stroke as it was advertised with. It has a 54 millimeter bore, but not 56 millimeter stroke. So it really is a 114 at best, not a 125. Other than that, it does have a big valve head. It uses the Honda style cam, so you can put an upgraded camshaft in it. The porting on this head is superb. It's actually got a good port job on it, so no problems there. But yeah, it's not a 56 millimeter stroke like I thought in my first video I posted, so that's a bummer. So yeah, that's kind of where the pit bike's been. I did do a hone job on the cylinder and put a new piston in. I got the old piston for you guys to look at. You know, it's running pretty good. Hardly any wear on that piston, you know, a couple marks here and there, but you know, I'd have been comfortable running that piston for another 80 to 100 hours easy. So that's with 40 hours on it. You know, there's no burn marks underneath it, no oil that burnt to it. So overall, other than the stroke being shorter, the motor's good. Just watch those rear wheel bearings and the front bearings. I replaced them with some Koyos, and should be good now. I did put a new motor in the pit bike. I'll make a video on that and go over what I did with it, so watch out for that video. But this video is just going to be, you know, giving you a brief update and, you know, some information on this motor. One thing to look out for when you do a rebuild on this is the gasket kit. I had some trouble locating the proper gaskets for it. Ends up, if you use a Lifen 138 gasket kit, they'll come with the proper head and base gasket. The center case gasket is not the same, so I ended up having to make a center case gasket for this motor. So yeah, that's the update on the bike. Hope you guys found that informative. If you like the channel, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.